gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to be kind of doing like a little mixture of things. Today, we're going to be doing the end of the season NBA, my personal NBA team tier rankings, alongside with talking about some other pieces of news that happened in the world of professional sports. As always, we're going to try to have fun with this video, but quick disclaimer, if you disagree with anything I say, please let me know down in the comments. Just give me your guys' opinions on everything. I want to hear all of it. I'll debate you guys on anything. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video and cue the intro. Okay, we're gonna start by running through the categories real quick. Top category we got elite, and then the next category we got good, mid, not very good, and of course we have the teams that are ass. We're gonna start with the good old Brooklyn Nets, and unfortunately they're not really very that good at all. I mean, they have a couple good playmakers there, but like they finished 12th in the East, and which is basically, I mean, it's not like it's surprising. It's what I thought it was gonna be, and I mean, they have an aging D'Angelo Russell, Nick Claxton. I mean, I guess he's good. You got Cam Thomas. I mean, again, you guys have the talent to keep you out of ass, but just I don't know. Just I feel like ever since KD, James Harden, and Kyrie left, you guys have just been a shell of your guys' former selves. Alright, and now we got the good old Los Angeles Lakers, and you know, this is a tough one, because I mean, record-wise, they should be in elite, because they're top 4 in the West, I mean, sorry, top 3 in the West, but honestly, I'm going to put them in good, because, I mean, like, as much star power as the Lakers have right now, with, yeah, I know, Luka and LeBron, like, they've had some really embarrassing losses. Like, they lost by 40 to the Bulls, like, a couple weeks ago. I don't think an elite team would lose to a mid-team as, like, the Bulls by 40 points, too. Like, that's embarrassing. Alright, and now we got the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, they're fine. I mean, I don't really have anything against them. Do I think they're going to get bounced the first round of the playoffs? I mean, yes, absolutely, because besides Trae Young, they don't have any depth at all whatsoever. And Dyson Daniels, he's cool. He's going to get a top 3 spot in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. But just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Hawks don't have a bright future. They don't have a dark future. They're just floating around. They're like the NPCs of the NBA, in my opinion. All right, now we got one of the most obvious ones of the day. Now we got the good old Boston Celtics, and of course they are an elite team. Matter of fact, they're my pick to go to the finals. They're my pick to win the Eastern Conference. I mean, that's just a roster that has top to bottom star power. They're like the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alright, and now we got the good old Charlotte Hornets. And I'm sorry, Hornet fans, but you guys are ass. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I mean, hey, shout out to LaMelo Ball. You're great, you're cool, but the rest of your team, pretty garbage. I'm sorry to say. I mean, they do have some nice young talent that is eventually gonna come into play and make you guys good, but for now, you guys are in the ass category, because, I mean, like, besides LaMelo Ball, like, what the hell has your team done? And now we got the Chicago Bulls. I know what I said about them when I was talking about the Lakers, but unfortunately, they're about as mid as it gets. Like, they're the definition of mid. I mean, again, just a roster that is so uninspiring. I mean, they have some playmakers. They got Kobe White. They got Nikola Vucevic. But, I mean, just their actual team is not really that good. I mean, they're a play-in position team at best right now. And now we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you told me that the Cavaliers were going to be elite at the start of the year, I would have called you freaking insane. I didn't believe that they were going to be good. You guys didn't believe that they were going to be good. Hell, I'm not even sure that the Cavaliers thought that they were going to be this good. Right, and now we got the Dallas Mavericks. Honestly, they're not very good, and I don't think I can name an NBA team that's future is as cursed as the Dallas Mavericks. Next year, they're going to have an aging Anthony Davis, an aging Kyrie Irving, aging Klay Thompson, no Luka, no good coach. Well, I mean, Jason Kidd's fine, but no good overall management. No, nothing. Like, the Mavericks are literally in the worst possible situation that they can be in, and it's honestly really sad to see. And now we got the Jazz. I created this other category because the Jazz are beyond booty. Like, I mean it. Like, this team is physically one of the single worst I have ever seen in my lifetime. And this is coming from a guy who had to live through the 76ers process era. Like, that's how much I hate watching the Jazz. Alright, and now we got the Nuggets. Honestly, they probably should belong in good, but I'm going to say elite. I mean, the Nuggets are just, honestly, like, Nikola Jokic is one of the best players I've ever seen play in my lifetime. They got so much star power. All of a sudden, Russell Westbrook learned how to play basketball again. Jamal Murray, always a dog. Aaron Gordon, honestly, even though he's old, he's always will be a dog. Like, these guys clearly have the talent to win the NBA Finals this year, and they're my Western Conference Finals pick. Yeah, you heard that right. It's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be Celtics and Nuggets in the championship. With everything, between the aging, the loss last year to the Timberwolves, with everything bad that was supposed to happen to the Nuggets this year, I genuinely do think that they have a legit shot to go to the finals. And now we got the Warriors. And surprisingly, with as old as they are, they're surprisingly really good. I mean, ever since Jimmy Butler got traded to that team, they've been just, honestly, the hottest team in basketball right now. Steph Curry's still playing like a dog. Draymond Green's still serviceable. And obviously, you know Jimmy Butler's a dog. Honestly, I think if they play their cards right, this team could actually make a run in the playoffs. Because, I mean, like, ever since the trade deadline, this kind of reminds me how teams get hot in baseball. Like, ever since the trade deadline, like, you know, the midpoint of the season, they've just been on fire. And if you're going into the playoffs hot, then you can make a run. And I think that's going to happen with the Warriors. Curry is going to get a proper send-off to his career by making one last playoff run. All right, now we got the Rockets, and there's no fluke here. The Rockets are good, but borderline elite. I don't know if a future gets brighter than the Rockets. Jalen Green, Alperen Şengün, I'm missing a couple more, but their team is so young, so talented, so athletic, so fun to watch that, honestly, they could win a championship. They could win the finals within maybe the next 5 years, in my opinion. And now we got the Wizards. Man, record-wise, they probably belong in ass, but honestly, I'm going to put them in not very good. Like, they have the talent. Like, they have a lot of talent to keep them out of the ass category. I mean, especially Alex Sarr, and I'm missing a couple others. Like, the team, with how young and athletic their team is, the team should not be as bad as they are right now. I mean, and they wouldn't be if they just got one playmaker on this team, like one experienced veteran guy, then this team could be dangerous for the foreseeable future. Now we got the Pacers. They're a good team. I don't have anything against the Pacers. I mean, Miles Turner, Tyrese Halliburton, even though he's having a down year, Pascal Siakam, they made a good squad. They made a good team, honestly. All right, now we got the Pistons. Honestly, if you guys go back and watch my NBA seasonal predictions video, I predicted the Pistons to be top 10. I had no clue that the Pistons were going to be a 6 seed, actual good basketball team. And this could be it. Cade Cunningham literally may just save that franchise. Or maybe he already has. Like, he has saved that franchise. He's turned it into what I believe is actually a good team. And I know they're going to get first rounded by whoever it is. I know they're going to get first rounded by probably the Knicks. But if they play their cards right for the next 10 years, they could bring a championship back to Detroit. Right, now we got the Clippers. Honestly, mid. Honestly, they're again like the Bulls. They're as mid gets. I mean, they have a big aging squad at this point. I mean, Norman Powell, he's playing out of his mind. No one, like 24 points. Who saw that coming from him? James Harden is playing better than he has. Kawhi, very injury prone, but he's still a dog. It's just that, I mean, like, I don't believe in you guys at all. I mean, I think you guys don't have a bright future. You guys are about to go in to a process as soon as everybody retires. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, now we got the Memphis Grizzlies, and honestly, I think you guys are really mid. I don't believe in you guys at all. I mean, Ja Morant, and I feel like every time you guys get put up against a real test, you guys get beat. And I mean, Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. I mean, you guys are cool, but I think you guys are a guaranteed first round exit. All right, now we got the Miami Heat, and unfortunately, this really pains me to say, but ever since they got rid of Jimmy Butler, they've just been not that good. I mean, Tyler Hero, he's playing out of his mind right now. Bam Adebayo all of a sudden learned how to shoot, but I don't know. It's just something about your team. Again, like much like the Grizzlies, every time you guys get put up against a real test, you guys get beat. All right, now we got the Milwaukee Bucks, and again, like I think you guys are really mid, much like the Grizzlies. I mean, you guys have a lot of star power, but you can't really execute on it. I don't believe in you guys at all. Again, like when you guys put up against a real test, like you guys get beat. All right, now we got the Timberwolves. Honestly, they're a good team. I know record-wise they probably should be below like the Bucks and the Grizzlies, but like Anthony Edwards is playing absolutely out of his mind right now. Anthony Edwards is playing like an MVP candidate, and I feel like you guys are getting hot at the right time, and you guys honestly could make a run in the playoffs if you play your cards right. All right, now we got the Pelicans. They're ass. I mean, I'm sorry. Zion Williamson is really the only thing keeping your franchise going, and he's not really doing that good of a job at it right now. So I mean, you guys belong in the ass category. I got the New York Knicks. They're a good team. I don't know if they're elite. I don't know if they're one of the elite teams. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, like you guys. I mean, as always, you guys are just being the dominant force that you guys are. Karl Anthony Towns having a career year. Jalen Brunson having a great year. Josh Hart doing great. OJ Anunoby is doing great. Like, you guys, honestly, are a nice young team. You guys have a bright future. And much like what I said about these other teams, if you guys play your cards right, you guys could win a championship within, like, the next 5 years of your guys' franchise. I mean, hey, as much as I don't want to admit it, I hate the Knicks, but it's just the truth. All right, and now we got the Oklahoma City Thunder, and realistically, they really should have a tier of their own. Like, they're their own elite team this year. They're the best team in the league. They have the best Thunder team I've ever laid my eyes on. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, in my opinion, should be a top 2 MVP candidate. Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein. I mean, you guys built an elite squad, and you guys honestly could win the title this year. If it's not the Nuggets or the Celtics, it's going to be you guys. And then that shouldn't be a debate. Now we got the Magic, and realistically, they should belong in mid, but I don't have anything against them. Like, they're a good team. Paulo Banchero's playing out of his mind. Franz Wagner's playing out of his mind. They made a good squad. They made a good team, and I don't have anything against them. I mean, I just don't think that they're able to beat some of these elite teams, but they can hold their own. Like, they can put up a fight if they really want to. And now we have the Philadelphia 76ers. Dude, there's actually, you know what? No. The Sixers are beyond booty. That is just another dumpster fire of a franchise. I mean, I don't even know why I still root for this team. Like, I don't know. I don't know. it's just like we're the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. Like, we always hype ourselves up every single year. Every single year we disappoint in the playoffs. I want Embiid gone. And if it weren't for Maxey or Jared McCann, I don't think I would root for the Sixers anymore. I think I would become a OKC Thunders fan. And now we have the Suns. I hate to put a team that has Devin Booker and KD in the ass category, but they're legitimately ass. I mean, they have an aging squad. They're still paying Bradley Beal. I just feel sorry for the Suns at this point. We got the Portland Trailblazers. They're also ass. I mean, they just have no depth to their roster at all. I mean, I know they have some playmakers, but I just don't think they're that good. Kings, trying to speed through this a little bit more. Kings, mid. It's just, you guys have star power to keep you out of not very good. DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis. You guys have a good team. You should not be as, mid as you are right now. Spurs, they're ass. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest about the Spurs, if Victor Wembanyama did not play for that team, I don't think I would have thought about you guys one bit this entire season, or entire last season. And finally, we got the Toronto Raptors. They're not very good, but they do have a very bright future with a lot of young talent that they have. And, yeah, there you go. Those are my NBA tier rankings. Now I just want to go around, talk about some stuff that's been happening in the world of sports, I should say. But real quick, let's go over the WrestleMania card so far. Don't worry, I'm not going to do my predictions now for WrestleMania, but they will come soon. Cody versus John, I'm super excited for. I feel like John, before last Monday, just wasn't really even mentioning Cody, but now all of a sudden he is, and honestly, that's really good. They're finally focusing more towards each other instead of the crowds. Roman versus Punk versus Rollins. I did not think that Punk's favor was Paul Heyman going to be in his corner. I mean, that could really draw some drama. Gunther versus Jey Uso. Jimmy, you are a savior. You are a masterclass. Like, you just saved that entire feud. Gunther just making Jimmy Uso absolutely bleed for his dang life. That was disgusting. Io Sky versus Bianca Belair. WWE, can you please just announce that it's going to be a triple threat already? If you do not announce that it's going to be a triple threat tonight on Raw, I'm literally going to crash out. Dude, just say it's going to be a triple threat. We got Tiffy versus Charlotte Flair. Again, if Charlotte Flair wins, I'm going to crash out. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul is probably going to be the best in-ring working match. Even though I hate Logan Paul, I mean, I got to respect his in-ring ability. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. So I guess they're just completely drifting away from the whole Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu build. Man, I don't know what that was all about. And Jade Cargill and Naomi is probably the match that I care least about. And honestly, I'm sorry, they're both great in-ring workers, but their characters are just dull. I don't care about them. I don't care about this match, at all. Alright, now we're just going to be doing a little bit of a mix-up. We're going to be doing, a little bit of a MLB season, early season check-in. Way early season check-in. Yankees, of course, I mean, just, they scored 20 runs against, what was it? Against, damn, I forgot the name. Against the Brewers, yeah, the Brewers. They scored 20 runs against the Brewers. Aaron Judge looks like he's on his way to winning his another MVP. Red Sox performing. Orioles surprisingly last right now. And I could have sworn, a week ago, the Tigers were winless. I mean, the Tigers, well, when you're not facing the Dodgers, then, of course, that's going to happen to you. Rangers, of course, predicted that. Mariners, underwhelming right now. Angels are surprisingly doing pretty good. National League, of course, Phillies. The Phillies just beat the Dodgers in the series, which nobody thought could even be possible. Giants are 8-1. Padres, this whole division right now, the whole National League West, outside of the Rockies, is absolutely stacked right now. Anybody can take first. But the disappointment team right now has got to be the Atlanta Braves. Man, you guys are having a rough one. And it just proves, like, you guys need Strider. Like, you guys need Acuna. Like, you desperately need those two players because those two players are probably the most instrumental players on your entire team. Alright, and now we got the national championship tonight. We got Florida versus Houston, even though Duke really should be in this game, and the fact that they're not is absolutely sickening. Honestly, I gotta give it to Houston, man. I gotta pick Houston to win. I mean, the way they just came back versus Duke, I mean, is absolutely insane. This whole March Madness tournament's kind of been a bust because what's the point of March Madness with March and no madness? I mean, the fact that two #1 teams are in here is just honestly kind of boring. Like, what is this, the NBA playoffs? Get out of here. Okay, I'm pretty sure at least most of you have heard about Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton actually being canceled because of Kevin Owens' neck injury. Gladfully, they actually found out what the neck injury is, and they're gonna do surgery on it, which leaves the question, who is Randy Orton going to face at WrestleMania? And it's still up in the air. I heard maybe Rusev is a good option. He returned to WWE, maybe Solo Sikoa even. I don't really know what Randy Orton's path to WrestleMania is, but what I do know is that I wish Kevin Owens a fast recovery, and honestly, this reminds me of the situation that Randy Orton was actually in. He had a serious injury, was out for like 14 months or whatsoever, which is probably going to be the same for Kevin Owens. Like, guys, we may not see Kevin Owens for like a full 2 years. Alright, now just to go ahead and talk about a piece of NFL news that has recently come to my attention is that NFL news, Mike Tomlin and Steelers confirmed if they will trade George Pickens or not. Steelers, Rodgers, it says more things about Aaron Rodgers. It does not look like, I mean, it looks like that George Pickens is entering the final year of his contract, and it says here that they actually want to go ahead. They actually want to go ahead and keep George Pickens. But on the same time, I mean, like, if this guy has more attitude problems then this guy could be just out of Pittsburgh maybe within the next year. And it also says here that they said it's very hard to pay a receiver $30 million a year, and honestly, I agree with that. I don't think George Pickens is a bad receiver at all, but I don't think he's really even considerably close to a top 10 receiver right now. I'm taking DK Metcalf over him all day, every day. And yeah, I just think, like, if they do decide to trade him, I think maybe he should go to the Patriots. Honestly, that could be a good fit for them. Alright, and finally, now, since it's been a month, I'm going to be giving you guys also my full review so far of what I've seen on WWE 2K25. I will say the game does some very good, and I will also say that the game does some very bad. The pros of this game, well, obviously the graphics are absolutely great. They added, like, different, like, third-person point of view. Like, they added points of view where you could be in the high levels and low levels of the arena. That's actually really great. The graphics are just amazing. New modes, like the new matches, like Bloodline rules, intergender matches, underground matches, like those are also awesome. They added to where, like, you could play more than just a one-on-one special guest referee match. That's absolutely insane. The My Rise is also awesome. You know, with the NXT mutiny and everything, that's absolutely insane. I've had a lot of fun doing that, and just overall, the roster is absolutely loaded. They have, like, what, 300 something guys in there. Alright, now, the bad of the game is, well, it's pretty obvious. Well, Showcase absolutely sucks. I absolutely hate Showcase. Like, they added timers to the objectives now, so not only is that frustrating, to where now you do the match and you have to have the timer, and if you don't complete it in that time, you have to restart the match, or you don't get the guys. Like, that is really frustrating. Made me want to slam my controller down. The island was a cash grab. I'm not saying it's a bad game mode. But I just don't think it was as good as 2K was really hyping it up to be. I will not touch my faction. I hate that you have to unlock guys in my faction just to play with them. Like last year, they had Seth Rollins' shield that you had to unlock. And honestly, there are still issues with Universe Mode. Like, Universe Mode is still not as good as it was. Please, for the love of God, 2K, get rid of Showcase and fix Universe. Please, for the love of God. I'm going to be on my knees begging you soon. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. I know it was a little bit more unusual, but I hope you had fun with this. And if you did, please make sure to show any support you can. Please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to leave a like on the video. And honestly, tell me your opinions about this stuff. Tell me about your opinions about the NBA. Tell me your opinions about WWE 2K. So without further ado, I'll see y'all guys next time I upload. Peace out.